Hey guys, this is SoulRack333 with another review, and here I finally have the Kingdom Rodimus Prime, and I never saw this in stores. I had to order it off TF Source, and I'm glad I have it, but man, it would have been nice to find this in retail. But here he is, looking very nice. We finally have a worthy Rodimus Prime figure, and I do like it. It's very cool. I passed on the, what was it, Combiner Wars, or I forget what that, yeah, I passed on that monstrosity. It was a leader class figure or something, I don't know, it was garbage. That was an easy pass. That one I saw in stores, but not this one. And yeah, I'm very happy with this one. Yeah, huge. I guess this is technically a commander class figure, not even a leader class, because of how big it is. But it's very cool. And now, I think this is going to be a big video. I might even have to do it in parts, but here we go. There is Hot Rod, or Rodimus, and here is Hot Rod. So, very nice to see these two side by side. And then Classics Hot Rod. This is I think the Challenge of Cybertron. Can't remember which one it is, but it's the Classics mold. That brighter repaint, which I think fits these a lot better. So very cool. And then, just because I like comparing all versions, here's the Masterpiece Hot Rod. Very glad to have this guy. I think the wheels are touching, but very cool. And the G1 Hot Rod. This is the one Walmart sold a couple of months ago. So finally got a G1 Hot Rod. I never had this as a kid, so very nice. And I think I got this on clearance. I think it was a mispriced, and I was lucky to get it. Because when I went back later, it was at the correct price. So it wasn't on clearance. I think it just mislabeled. So I was very lucky to get that. So G1 Hot Rod, Masterpiece Hot Rod, and a Masterpiece Hot Rod. That's the original Hot Rod. I got this one at Toys R Us all those years ago. This is the one that, of course, is not to scale, but was able to transform into Rodimus. I did a review on this one years ago. Now, ever since I got this one, I just left this in robot mode, in car mode. I do like how it looks, but I just never bothered transforming them back. So there he is, and the thing that took its place on my shelf was that little guy. This is I forget which company did it, third party. This is that MP Rodimus, and what I like about this is that that's the entire figure transformed into alt mode, and the whole thing transforms into the robot mode. It's not two separate pieces. So yeah, this replaced this on my shelf in robot mode, and then this is forever in the car mode. But interesting that this leader class Masterpiece style figure is actually smaller than the retailed Commander class / Voyager figure. So this thing, I think this is even heavier. So yeah. And then let's show his predecessor. Well, here is Optimus Prime and Rodimus Prime. So this is the leader figure, and because it gets the huge trailer on Rodimus, that's what makes it a Commander class. So this one is longer by about that much. This one's a little bit taller. Definitely heavier. And then Kingdom Ultra Magnus. The one who should have gotten the Matrix. So there those are. Optimus. And then one last little bit. Rodimus and Galvatron. They both look cool together. And then let's take this off, and that looks cool. So definitely like how that looks. A beefy hot rod. Almost becomes like a tank version. Yeah, that's pretty cool. They both are. And the Ultra Magnus. Oh, I hate that. Should have figured something out like that. But there we are together. Looking very cool. One last quick comparison. G1 hot rod. Masterpiece hot rod. Masterpiece hot rod. And Classics hot rod. And then this guy. So yeah, very cool. Now I'm going to transform all of these off camera because it's going to be a lot. And here he is in his robot mode, looking awesome. So we finally have a proper official Voyager sized Rodimus Prime. It looks very cool. yeah, I'm very happy with this figure. Looks very cool. Feels like a quality figure too. Comes with accessories. I'm not gonna dwell too much on those. You can watch other videos. This big ass trailer turns into a big ass battle platform. Things open up. There's weapon storage on the bottom. Not much of one. It has those energy blasts, which I don't care about. So this storage is stupid because I don't use those, but oh well. But it's cool. And if you're gonna upgrade the original G1 figure, that's the way to do it. So there is Rodimus. Here's Hot Rod. So arise, Rodimus Prime. I still remember watching the original movie in theaters when I was a kid, 9 years old. Everyone was like, whoa. There are a lot of whoa moments in that movie. I think when Blaster finally shows his minions, that was like a whoa. And then this one, you know, and Unicron transforming, of course. And if it wasn't those whoa moments, it was everyone crying in the movie theater, as my mom says. Yeah, all the kids are crying. So here is Hot Rod, the Studio Series Hot Rod with Kingdom Rodimus. So that, I love that. That looks awesome. And here's the G1 Hot Rod with the Classics Hot Rod. And what else? Let's bring him back. Here's the Masterpiece Hot Rod. So it's going to be taller than Rodimus here. And I didn't bother transforming this guy. This guy will forever stay in his alt mode. But I did transform this guy. So that's Carrie. That was his name. And so yeah, that's my MP Rodimus. It was a small alt mode and blows up in robot mode. So I have my official Rodimus Prime. And Hot Rod, and my MP Hot Rod and MP Rodimus Prime. And I forgot to show this guy. To me, this titanium Rodimus, that's what upgrades this. So I've always thought of the titanium figures as an upgraded, modernized G1 figure. Like, what if Generation 1 figures were had today's technology? Well, I guess they'd look like that. But if they were able to do this in the 80s, yeah, it would probably look like that. There you go. And this will now replace this on my shelf. The old Fans Project upgrade. Man. It will replace it, but I will not sell it. I'm keeping those. So yeah. So I had it like this. now I can replace them. So this replaces that, this replaces that. I think I might take this apart, put it back together, and put it in the box. And part of the reason for me wanting to keep this is I do like how these two look together. But yeah, this changes my collecting shelf there. And let's see what Rodimus looks like next to Optimus. And Ultra Magnus. Man, what if he activated the Matrix? What would he upgraded into? So yeah, I'm very happy with this. I don't mind that the Kingdom Ultra Magnus is a parts former. To me, this is just an upgrade of the G1 toy. But I do wish at some point they're able to make an Ultra Magnus transform from truck and trailer into the Ultra Magnus bot without parts forming. So there he is. Kingdom Rodimus Prime. Whew. Transforming all of these Rodimuses, or Rodimi. It took forever. I didn't bother with the accessories, but there he is, Kingdom Rodimus Prime. Thanks for watching, guys.